Everyone's favorite non-conventional, non-KBT shooter from the days of Medarot 2. It is the King Lion type, known well throughout the days of Medarot 2, the game, as well as the anime Warbonnet, the KLN00 type, with a kit of heater plant, rifle, Gatling, biped legs, and the leg ability of through shot, which chances for shooting attacks to ignore defense and shields when running up to the line. Now, overall, right from start, Warbonnet makes his intent very clear, being a long-range fighter. On top of that, his rifle is actually known to have one of the highest base powers of any basic rifle in the game. So right from start, Warbonnet makes his intent very clear of making sure that if he fires a shot, he's going to absolutely make it count. Even then, his Gatling attack too is pretty solid overall for a scattered AoE. So either of those arms you can never go wrong with when making use of them. Heater plant, I'd probably say, is the lesser used skill of the three of them, as all it really does is set a heater plant on the field that passively buffs everybody's heat stat, which means he'll run faster to the line. On top of that, however, his time to shine is especially with his legs in particular, with the ability of through shot with the defense ignore. Pair that with the high base power output of his rifle and his Gatling arms, and you definitely will be, any opponent will definitely be in for a very bad time if a shot lands and he makes it count. As a pure set, he's honestly very versatile, so you can use him as a pure set or as mixed parts and generally never go wrong. I'd rate him about an 8 out of 10 as a pure set, purely for his versatility as a conventional shooter, as Rifle and Gatling don't have any major drawbacks, such as the no defend or no evade. Gatling does have no evade in particular, but that's more or less his only major downside when using him as a pure set. Heater plant, if you end up losing both his arms, Warbonnet's versatility does go down, not quite to 0, but it does really hurt because now you won't be able to make use of his leg ability to the greatest, and heater plant can only be used like once or twice, and then it's just kind of there. As mixed parts, however, arms and legs for sure, I'd rate him about an 8 out of 10 equally for viability as well. So if you do have a chance to pick up Warbonnet, or if you already have him and have not quite raced him yet, you definitely will not be sorry. On top of that, it's also worth mentioning that his legs, I'd say honestly, tie with Cross Messiah's in terms of overall versatility and viability as speedy legs, on top of that of having a good ability. The only reason I would rate Cross's as slightly higher compared to Warbonnet's is that Warbonnet can only handle one heavy part, whereas Cross can handle 2. So in general, as a conventional fighter, you can never go wrong with Warbonnet, whether you use him as a pure set or as mixed parts.